gentlemen, welcome to a special episode of Down the Tubi. All right, good cousin Chuck isn't here today, but to review the new movie Spider-Man: Brand New Day, I've got Christian with me. I've got Dakota with me.
What's up, man?
And I also got my man Brandon with me.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? All right. Before we get into all of this, all right. Do y'all know what I do? Y'all don't know about my YouTube, my podcast, do y'all?
Nah. You told me about it when I came up here that one day, but other than that, not really.
Okay, all right. So basically what I do is every 2 weeks, me and my boy Chuck, we do an episode of Down the Tubi. We take 2 movies from Tubi, also an episode of the series The Lesbian Homie, and we basically just review and break those down every other week. In the in-between weeks, we have a show that we call Down the Tubi After Dark, where we pretty much just do whatever on that show. We talk about the current movie news, stuff like that. But this is the first time we've ever done like a movie review of something that like just came out. All right. So before we get started, when did y'all all see it? When did you see?
I just saw it Saturday.
You just saw it Saturday. Okay.
I saw it Friday.
You saw it Friday?
I saw it Friday.
You saw it Friday. Okay. I saw it Thursday. I wasn't waiting. I had to go see it.
Lucky you.
I had to go see it. All right. Start off. How do we feel about the film? Like just raw feelings. How you feel?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. For me, I feel like it grasped kind of change within yourself, because throughout the whole movie, we never really seen, like, there were a lot of speculations, like when the trailer dropped and Peter's eyes went black. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna turn into Man Spider. I thought it was gonna turn into Man Spider, but they kind of embraced a story that I've only seen in the comics, and I did like it because at the end, he kind of embraced, his powers, and he thought it was gonna change, but once he's embraced it, he stayed the same. He just got his powers back. So I think that's like, you got to change with the times. And you just got to embrace what what you're already going through and stuff like that. But I thought it was perfect for me. All
right. Now, you saying that you saw the trailer and saw the eyes black out, you thought Man Spider. So, did this movie meet your expectations, or were you a little disappointed you didn't get Man Spider?
I was in expectations, honestly.
Okay.
Because it was one thing I liked, but it went in a different direction. I still enjoyed it. Like, the storytelling was still good there.
Okay. Cool. All right. Who want to go next?
Yeah, no, I thought it was like an amazing film. Like, I don't really go to the movies that often, so like seeing that, it was a really good experience. I was there with my friends too, so it was still really cool. And I think like Tom Holland Spider-Man, I think that's my favorite out of the three of them now, personally, because it showed how, like, people used to say like this MCU, this Peter Parker, he was just like Tony Stark's like fanboy. So I think this movie really showed how his character changed, and it's my favorite now. So,
okay. Yeah. Wait. This is your favorite of the Tom Holland movies, or
no? This is my favorite, like
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
He is. Okay. All right. Cool. And you mentioned the experience. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. What the theater experience was like for each of us. All right, Brandon, what you think about the film?
Off rip.
Yeah.
To me, easily the best Spider-Man film.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2 is still up there.
Okay.
I feel like this one overtakes it. Like, piggybacking off Dakota.
Yeah.
Looking at that trailer, I'm thinking Neogenic Nightmare from the Spider-Man 90s show.
Okay. So Neogenic Nightmare.
That's the first thing I'm thinking of. So it's like, I'm thinking, we're going to get a Neogenic Nightmare. I was not expecting Jean Grey at all whatsoever. So I feel like that.
Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
Well, I'm not going to lie. If you ain't here, you ain't watched it yet.
Yes, but spoiler.
This is a spoiler podcast, so you good.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't thinking Jean Grey. I was thinking Damage Control. Like, I feel like the way they brought her in was a smart way of doing it.
Okay.
And I feel like easily the best Tom Holland film. I won't say easily the best Spider-Man overall, but it's the best one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's wild. All right. Interesting. Like, for me personally, it's no secret, I love this character. Spider-Man's probably my favorite fictional character, and I know Miles is black and everything, but Peter Parker's my guy. Always has been, always will be. Sure. Now, for me, this film, of the Tom Holland films, coming out of them, I've always had like something to say about them, some type of critique or whatever. For Homecoming, it was first Tom Holland Spider-Man overall, like Christian said, he like Iron Man's fanboy. You know, Tony gave him everything, you know, and I'm like, damn, that's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man, he's a solo hero. He does it on his own. He's a proxy for us, really. That's who he is. You know, he's just a regular kid who has these powers. He's a do-it-yourself superhero. He makes his suit, his web shooters, everything. You know, so I was really, really thrown off when we first met this version of Peter Parker. But this movie, it felt like the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi movies. You know what I mean? For like, besides the story itself, on a production standpoint, like, this is the first movie where Tom Holland is in an actual suit. You know, before they had him in like a little makeshift suit and then they would just CG over that thing. But now he's really wearing this suit, and he's wearing it a lot in this movie. Yeah. So that it felt real, you know, and that's something that I really appreciated about this movie. Off the rip though, I can't give it a 5. I gave it a 4.5 on my letterbox because there is a scene in the movie that kind of drags, and I was just like, oh, we don't really need this. So it's a couple other things in there too, but we'll get into all of that stuff. Now, the theater response, the experience, like, how was that for y'all? Because like when she got revealed, when Peter's on the computer and he says, yeah, now we got a name, Jean Grey. Like, the theater erupted. Like, we went off in the theater. Cause like, we knew she was Jean Grey, but like, for the confirmation, the audience like was really feeling it. So how was y'all's experiences like?
I'll go first. So for me, when I was watching, cause I was with my whole family, cause we're big on the whole Marvel MCU.
Oh, nice.
So we were all there. I was sitting next to Trevor, and which is my brother, by the way, for those listening.
There you go.
And like, so when I
shout out to Trevor.
Yeah,
shout out Big Dog.
Yeah. So when we're sitting there, right, and we see, more spoilers for the movie, by the way, we see her in the car, Trevor and I automatically look at each other and we're like, yeah, that's Jean Grey.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So we were in the, like, we were just started, like, there's no way. Like, Trevor, I remember he was in full on tears when they
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like, I'm being so for real, which I thought was so cool, because like, I could just see everyone like, there's no way. And then when they brought up the name, I just heard a whole bunch of whoa.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Even from the young kids, I was not expecting that.
Right.
So it was just,
because how do they know who she is?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
X-Men 97.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
So like, seeing that reaction,
even though that's a real adult cartoon,
Very much so.
yeah. So seeing that in the theater on top of all the other things, like the one scene where she takes over MJ.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
All right. You know, keep going. We can still talk about that because listen,
seeing that and like seeing the other people's reaction to that,
yeah,
we were like, everyone was just like gasping, just a bunch of woes. I'm like that. Like, I've been saying this since I saw it. That's something Reverse Flash would do.
Absolutely,
genuinely something Reverse Flash would do. That's like evil. So
yeah. Now I'm gonna be real with you. When that happened in the theater, and then it was revealed that it wasn't MJ, it was Jean possessing her, a little piece of me was like, yes. Because you know, because I love Peter, but his stories are so much better when he's going through the ringer. You gotta break his heart. You gotta do all this stuff because that's real life, you know. So when that happened, I was like, oh yeah, they doing it. I was like, they know what they're doing with this.
Yeah,
you know. Chris, what was your theater experience like? A lot of cheers or anything? Or
yeah, no, it was a couple. It was definitely a lot of noise. When the MJ scene happened, like, me and my friend just looked at each other. We were just in shock. Like, and then I look over to my other friend and she crying and stuff. Like,
from that scene,
yeah.
Oh,
I was
man,
like, bro,
it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, like when I first saw that, I was like, this is too like there's no way they're letting MJ remember him this easily.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I was thrown.
Yeah, but I still wanted it to happen, but it's just like, damn, like they really did him mad dirty, bro. Come on,
yeah. And then he was ready to throw her off the building. Yeah, I was like, oh, he's wilding.
Yeah.
All right, Dakota, what about you?
For me, it's mostly the same. Like, you know, when Punisher came out in the first time, everybody was like cheering, everybody was happy. And that scene, personally for me, I wanted it so bad because, like, you saw what happened with No Way Home, and I think that's kind of what made me like solidify Tom Holland as like number one for me, because throughout the whole thing, he's trying to save everybody, but he's making things worse. and then he made the ultimate sacrifice and saved everybody, and then everybody forgets him. And then now he's like doing, like you say, he's doing it by himself. And like, I mean, he's all sad and everything. I guess it does remind me of us, but like all the reactions, like when MJ broke his heart the first and the second time, it was all like, we're all like upset because like after everything he's given up, you know, he deserves like to get something like good in his life, and just for it to not shatter but be like the realization like, yeah, she don't really know you like that, dog. I mean, like you've erased her memory to save her life, so all these feelings that you have, she doesn't have. And like she said, like, you know, this person you fell in love with isn't me. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, when she was like, I don't love you, I was like, oh, yeah. I said no.
I don't even know you.
Right?
That's what threw me off. I'm like, I don't start crying after that. I was like, after all that.
But I'm not gonna lie, she's not wrong.
Yeah, she's not.
But for me, I think when he fully embraced the spider and like got his like organic webs, everybody was in the theater cheering, because like that right there, something like you struggle, like it's like life. Like Spider-Man itself is life. Like you go through so much like trial and tribulation, and then at some point in life, something just clicks and you just embrace it, and you receive everything. Like you receive everything you want, whether it's a job, a car, anything like a car, like a new house, everything like that. And it's like that would be getting like radioactive powers. Like we're getting the blessings after going through so much, and then you still go through some more things. But right. I think like honestly, the movie was a 10 for me, and the crowd was like, we were all just there, like we were all just geeked. And then the end credit scene, we was even more geeked. I had this little kid next to me crying. He reminded me so much of myself and me and my dad when we used to go see Marvel movies. He was crying. He was asking me questions during the movie, and I was like, you know, like it's coming together. Like I haven't done this since No Way Home.
Yeah, you like, little kid, be quiet. I'm trying to watch a movie.
No, I'm like, I was answering his questions. Like I didn't mind. Like he wasn't like, yo, what happened here? Like he was asking me actual Marvel questions. He's like, so in the end credit scene was like, what that mean? I'm like, it could be two possibilities, and then we were just going all off of that.
Yeah, see, I can answer those questions, but if you try to talk to me during the movie, I can't wait for the credits.
No. He was like genuine, like he knew what he was talking about. Like he was explaining to his mom, like now he has organic webs, like he doesn't need web shooters anymore. I'm like, okay, little man, okay.
He knows a little bit of ball.
No, he does know ball.
All right, speaking of that, organic web shooters. Okay, controversial topic. All right. I'll be real from the rip. I hate organic web shooters.
Really?
I am not a fan. I think they are so garbage. Because to me, first, organic web shooters weren't a thing until Tobey Maguire's movies. Like, Peter never had organic webs. That's all new. That's 2002 stuff. All right. Now, for me, the web shooters, they exist because they show Peter's genius. You know, for a 14-year-old kid to make web shooters, to make that fluid, it shows how smart he is. When you give him organic webbing, then it's like, yo, what work does he need to do? He doesn't have to make fluid. He doesn't have to make the shooters. He just need to learn how to do this. That's it. You know, so I'm not an organic web shooter guy. I know other people have different feelings about it. What you think about organic webbing?
Like, I get your point, but at the same time, like, to me, that defeats the whole purpose of Spider-Man. Like, yeah. As a spider, like, if you got bit by a spider and you can do everything else except for shoot webs, like, then what's the point of even, you know what I mean?
Well, like, the webbing wouldn't be coming out his wrist if it was.
If we going like that, then you got a point.
It wouldn't be coming out his wrist.
We're not doing that.
If we talking about a spider,
we're not doing that.
That's crazy.
You know,
no.
But you
at the same time, I get your point too.
Okay, but you organic web shooter guy.
I could go either or.
All right,
either or.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm a Brandon. I could go either or because honestly, Peter Parker himself is like, was he like top 3 minds in an MCU or Marvel period? Like top 3.
Top 3. Wait, you said top 3 what?
Minds, like smartest people.
Oh, like no.
I'm asking questions. I don't know.
No,
yeah, like he's up there. So like, regardless, the suits he makes, like all the tech he has, like he built himself. And the web shooters, like, yeah, they're a feat of his genius. But I mean, they both look cool regardless. But even if he doesn't have the web shooters, he still made a fully tech suit with like his own AI, like his own HUD, like all that kind of stuff. So for me, I'm not gonna lie. When he started pushing it out the first time, I'm not gonna lie. When he started doing it, I was like,
I was like, what kind of movie is this? What's this movie rated? What's this movie rated?
No, I'm like, yo, why are you doing that? Because not even Toby did that. Toby was like, what did he do? He was
go
just,
Webs go. He was doing all types of stuff,
like,
trying to make it happen.
Then he was like, I was like, what are you doing there, big dog? And then it gets funnier because like he's like then when he goes to fight Scorpion, he's like, my bad, sorry I'm late, like all beat and battered because he's flying through the city, has no idea what he's doing.
No, honestly, I didn't really mind it. It's just I think it is definitely like a downplay of what he had like in the other movies, because in Homecoming he had like 500 plus like possibilities like of webs he could like create. So I thought that was cool, but I don't have a problem with the organic weapon. I think the organic weapon I really liked it when he finally embraces it at the end, and when he's going against the Red Ninjas.
The Insomniac Spider-Man
that
move.
part was mad tough.
that was
crazy. Tough. I still think I don't have a problem with either of them, but I guess I would prefer like when he made his own fluid. Like I preferred that better.
Okay, all right. I was about to say, man, am I the old man in the room?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Because I like web shooters.
No, I'm not gonna lie. He's not wrong. Because like when I think of web shooters, I'm thinking of like Insomniac. I'm thinking of like the old like we talked about like the
90s Spider-Man.
Yeah, like that when he had to take the thing out, put it back in, and
oh no, I'm out of web fluid and all that. Like I'm thinking of that.
That's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, and I thought that coming out of No Way Home, we would have had a scene where he goes and he's like out of web fluid, you know, because Tony kept him laced, so he never ran out of fluid. So I thought we would have got that, but the movie does jump 4 years later, so all the struggle and stuff, he went through all of that, and we just didn't see it, you know. So, all right, what's something that like stood out to you about this movie? Something that you saw this and you was like, yeah, they got it.
This isn't really like it's that one Hulk scene where he's like, what does he say? He's like, no banner, just Hulk.
Just Hulk, yeah.
Yo, like me and my friends, we looked at each other, we were like actually geeked, cause bro, it's just crazy, cause I like he turned like 3 times bigger, and it's no more like Bruce, like it's literally just Hulk. Like it's the embodiment of like it was crazy. Like,
none of that Professor Hulk stuff.
It was nice seeing that.
How'd you feel about Professor Hulk when that was a thing in Endgame?
I didn't really like. I don't know. It was okay.
Okay.
I didn't really like. I don't know. I didn't
really.
All right. I mean, he's not wrong. Professor Hulk was a good thing, but I feel like they kind of ran with it for a little too long. Because, like, this the first time we seen Hulk actually see Hulk since Infinity War, after he got his ass whipped.
Age of Ultron. I don't count Infinity War. Maybe Ragnarok.
Okay,
I'll say Ragnarok for me.
Ragnarok, yeah.
Ragnarok's tough because in Ragnarok, he's Hulk,
but he's not Hulk.
He's Hulk Banner. I'll take Hulk Banner.
He's kind of babyish too in that, because it's a scene in Ragnarok
where they're just arguing back and forth.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's not Hulk.
And Hulk storms off, and he like, like I was like, what is that? I was like, that's what my nephew does. Like when he's mad, like this is little kid shit, you know.
But for me, I think it would be that they got it right. Was honestly, I want to say the whole thing with like, I want to say the whole thing with like Peter, MJ, and Ned. I kind of want to say that because, you know, Spider-Man's always alone. Like he was alone for what, 5+ years or 4+ years,
something like that.
Like he had nobody. Like nobody like to talk to, or like even like just like kind of interact with that anyone who wasn't trying to kill him. And you know, now that like when he first met Ned, and Ned was like, you know, trying to talk to him again, like trying to like just pick Spider-Man's mind, you kind of see him at like a peace and like something like that. And I kind of liked it because it's like the one good thing that happened to him. But at the end of the movie, when they were doing the handshake and everything, like he remembered, that for me was like, you know, after all you give to like the city of New York, you deserve to get like a little something back.
His sacrifice is paying off.
Yeah, yes. And I also like, for me, that's kind of like goes back to like the No Way Home, like when he sacrificed himself, when he said, make everybody forget me, but he didn't tell MJ about like who he was and everything like that. For me, that's when it like started the transition, like he's like the main Spider, because I feel like throughout Homecoming, Far From Home, and a little bit of No Way Home, like he didn't really have to sacrifice anything. Like he was, like you said, like he was given a Stark suit, he was given an Iron suit, he was given like everything.
Yeah, he
was given I hate saying the Night Monkey. I'm calling that suit Nor. Like the off-brand Nor suit.
The Night Monkey.
I hate calling it that, but like the Nor suit, even the upgraded like Stark suit. At that point in time, he never had to give anything up. But like he saw how free her and Ned were that they didn't know him. So he was like, so in your mind, you have to be like, do I tell them and burden them with what I have, or just let them be free and live their life? For me, that's kind of what like made it like, I guess, so unique. But for me, what they got right the friendship. I think the trials and tribulations still, and just honestly, when Spider-Man locks in, I get scared. when that man stopped cracking jokes, no, I'm scared. Because he threw Scorpion by his tail.
That was a Insomniac Spider-Man move. When he I said, whoa.
Almost killed a cop.
And literally, he was like, what happened there? Yeah. It's like, you got to go. You almost killed her.
Peter was bugging. Exactly. What stood out for you?
To me, the thing that I feel like they got Hulk, because for me, that was the first time seeing like an actual Hulk in theaters ever.
Okay.
Like I didn't get to see Age of Ultron in theaters. Like I didn't see.
Oh.
Like I saw Age of Ultron on Redbox when that was a thing. And that's saying something. So that was the first time seeing like a real Hulk in my life in theaters. So seeing that for the first time was really amazing. And then another thing for me they got right, hiding Jean for a good percentage of the movie.
Okay.
Because I'm like I'm going in blind. I'm not thinking Jean. I'm not thinking like when they first revealed Sadie Sink, I'm thinking Mary Jane. I'm not thinking like
really.
I remember when leaks came out about that.
Like, I'm thinking Mary Jane. I'm thinking.
Hold on. Even with Zendaya playing this Michelle Jones Watson,
exactly.
You still thought it would?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Listen, if they would have said Sadie Sink is playing Mary Jane, somebody would have lit the theater on fire.
Oh yeah, most
definitely.
Most definitely.
Like, oh nah.
But like,
what is this?
So even with that, I feel like they just did a good job hiding.
We're gonna push that black woman out the way for this white girl. Man, if they'd have did that,
I would have been with them.
Man, just because she did Stranger Things. Like,
oh, that's crazy.
That'd have been wild.
But just hiding her for how long they did, like even though people, they ended up leaking it and whatnot. Yeah. Like I just feel like them hiding it for those who didn't get the chance. Like I didn't see the leak.
Okay,
I didn't see the interview and all that. So like, for them hiding it for a while, and just like that one scene where she's revealing her plan and just like talking to Peter and taking over all those people.
Oh yeah, right on the city streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That dude who was the main person for like the good 5 minutes she was talking.
I thought it was Miles.
I thought it was
Miles, but like after a little bit, I'm like, it's being a little too.
But that dude who did that, I'm not gonna lie, give that man all the money he needs.
Give that brother.
No, because give him that check. Because like the way he was like talking, like he was talking like a real villain. It's like everything. I was like, yo, what you got against this man?
I was a little scared. Like
I was like, and then he's like, yo, bro, what you wet me up for? Like completely clueless.
Oh yeah, after he woke up,
he was like, hey. Like, yo, what you wet me up for, man?
Shoot. All right. Dang, what stood out for me? Nah, you know what stood out for me? When Jean possesses MJ, kisses Peter on the roof or whatever. Later on, Peter takes it upon himself to let MJ know that Jean did that and he kissed her and stuff. He could have kept that to himself. But the fact that they had him tell her that, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, all right, Peter's an ally. I was like, he not about doing no scumbag shit. I was like, hey.
I mean, yeah, most people would have been like, but like,
just keep it to myself.
And it was like real nerdish. Like, I liked it. Like, he was like,
Yeah.
when you were possessed, she made me kiss you, and I wasn't really with that. I just thought you should know.
Yeah,
like,
he was real about it.
I was nerdy, and I'm like, you know what? You's a good dude.
I said, okay. Yeah, that part I was really feeling. I was like, bet. They not doing my guy dirty. They got him. I mean, they did him dirty in other ways in the movie, but I was like, they're keeping his core intact. So I was real happy about that. Yeah. All right. Is there anything you would change about the movie? What would it be? I can start this one off.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. The one thing I would change in this movie, and it's funny because y'all are all pretty much on the same page about it. MJ and Ned, they would not have been in this movie. Nah, I would have taken them out because I think that for the way that No Way Home ended, for Peter to be by himself, and a fan of the Spider-Man comics, Mary Jane is who he meets in high school. When he goes to college, that's when he meets Gwen, Harry. That's when he meets a lot of his friends. Felicia Hardy, who's the black cat. He meets all of them in college. So now, since we're done with high school in the first trilogy, I thought, we're in college now. We at Empire State University. They're at MIT, so we won't see them. And I thought that a lot of the same beats would happen, but it would be through like Gwen or Harry or something like that Peter would be like, oh, I can have friends again. I thought that's the way that they would have gone with it. And then tease MJ at a party one day. It's like he's already settled in this new life. And then she pops up at the end and he's like, damn, still feels the same way about her that he always did. And then that would end up being a little conflict for him. But yeah, I would have kept them out of this movie. I was like, because I'm like, Spider-Man, he knows so many people. He's connected to so many different characters in the Marvel universe. I'm like, let's like really explore that, I also thought them skipping 4 years of college, and it seems like Peter's not in college. I thought that was kind of crazy.
I don't think he was. I think he was just he threw the
around.
shirt. He threw the shirt on to mix in.
yeah. Which killed me because I'm like, in No Way Home, you see he gets his GED. So I'm like, what you get your GED for if you ain't gonna go to school or nothing? And then I'm wondering, you said what?
Money.
All right. What job did you see him doing?
Nothing.
I ain't see him do not one job.
How can he afford an apartment in New York City? That's crazy.
Off no job.
Off no job. Off no job.
No one knows who he is. He don't even know Happy no more.
He's got to be a bank robber. He's got to be stealing money. He's got to be. There's no way he's just out here living like this. If that's the case, I'm moving to New York.
Like he could have pulled a Tobey Maguire and just throw some pizzas around or something. Done some odd jobs. But.
Photographer for the Daily Bugle.
I thought he was gonna do that.
I thought that's
bring nothing up about that.
Nothing about that. Nothing about that.
I mean, because I think I saw somebody say that he was dumpster diving for technology, like something like that. I mean, but yeah,
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. I agree, but I do see what you're saying.
My man had computers in the room, high tech, a 3D printer printing up his suit,
a whole AI.
Come on now, come on.
Like Jarvis, Jarvis is 1A. That was like 1C, like AI.
Yeah, Evie. I was like, this is wild.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that. Like, hey, the outlet I appeared
from Friday.
Yeah,
he got that from Tony.
That's crazy.
Would y'all change anything in the movie or?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it was great as it was. I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything.
10 out of 10. Do recommend.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I'd add at least 20 to 30 more minutes of fight, like maybe 15 to 20 minutes of fight scenes. Maybe.
Oh, you turn this into a 3-hour movie?
No, actually, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't think.
And the movie's long.
The movie is long, but we make the fight Hulk, make the fight with Hulk a little bit longer.
Yeah, because it was
a little Scorpion a little bit longer. Because personally, the only time I've really seen Tom Holland box was with Green Goblin. After that, I mean, you see him fighting Cap, but that's 2-3 minutes.
Right.
And
it's quick.
Exactly.
And Vulture was that
wasn't even boxing.
That wasn't really a fight, but you don't really see Tom Holland Spider-Man fight. You see him, you see him using his brain, of course, but for me, I just wanted, to see a little squabble. When he was fighting Hulk, I was like, okay, we're gonna get a little squabble here and there.
No squabble,
but yeah, that made him slice squabble.
Yeah,
a little dash.
When he came up with the Shocker Gauntlet and uppercut the Hulk, I was like, oh, said okay, but then Hulk smashed that joint.
Completely grabbed it.
He was like, oh, right? He's like, oh. But after that, I wouldn't really change a thing. I would just like add like a little bit more fight, like a little bit longer fight scenes for like Scorpion and Hulk. Maybe a little petty crime here and there. But after that, that was good for me.
All right, so that montage in the beginning of the movie where you see him fight, it's Scorpion because it's in the wintertime, Tarantula, Tombstone. Who else do we see?
Hand.
The Hand.
Yeah.
Ramrod. Who else do we see? They show another one. Boomerang. Would you have wanted to see those scenes expanded more to see him fight those villains?
I wouldn't mind it. Yeah. Okay. Because it was like so quick. Like it was long enough that like, oh, that's Tombstone, and then they switched it, and then to Scorpion, and then the Hand, and like I would like a little here and there, but like I get we're kind of telling a story over like some years. So it's not going to be like as in depth, but I mean, I wouldn't really mind it.
It reminded me of the beginning of Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
how they go through that montage real quick of them fighting the apes and Johnny saving somebody and all that. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Which it's a 4-year time jump, so I kind of understood it. I got it.
I didn't mind it.
That's the one thing I'm changing.
Yeah,
because I don't even know bro's name. The one dude. I call him Tobias Whale because that's who he is to me.
Tombstone?
Tobias Whale, yeah, Tombstone. I call him Tobias Whale. I call him Tobias Whale because
that's who he was in Black Lightning, right? Yeah.
So I'm thinking you hype him up as Tombstone just to use him for 10 seconds.
Yeah,
for all like Scorpion, I'm glad they gave him more time, even though he was possessed. But for that whole montage, I'm thinking like, hey, it's cool for the trailer, but give him a longer fight and then do the cover montage. And whatnot. So that's probably the one thing I would change. Other than that, I have no notes.
No notes. Okay, no notes. No notes. Anybody here got a Letterboxd account? Does anybody here know what a Letterboxd account is?
I was gonna make one.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah,
you know what it is?
Yeah, you showed me.
Okay, you know what it Letterboxd is basically social media for people that watch movies. Like here, I'll show you mine real quick. Every time I see a movie, I just hop on Letterboxd. I do a quick review. You pick how many stars you want to give it. Like say this is the joint for Spider-Man No Day. I gave it 4.5 stars, and then you can like write up a little review or whatever.
What's your top 4?
My top 4 on here?
I'm curious.
You know what? Did I even set that up? I don't even think I set it up. Let me check. Nah, I just got my recent activity on here. My top 4 would change all the time, but I mean, I can run through them real quick. All right, so my top 4, and this is all movies.
Yeah, all movies.
Okay, all movies. All right, Pulp Fiction.
Okay,
is one of them. Pulp Fiction, not the Usual Suspects, even though that used to be on my top 4. But Pulp Fiction, Out of Sight with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Inception's up there. I love Inception. I'm a big Chris Nolan fan, and for the sake of it just being quick and current, I'm gonna put Sinners up there. Sinners is one of my 4. Yeah, Sinners is definitely up there. Yeah, but yeah, that's what Letterboxd is. So I mean, if you ever interested, get the app. I'm a supporter. I love Letterboxd. It's on sale now, so hopefully a big corporation doesn't buy it and mess it up. We'll see. But Letterboxd is fire. Letterboxd is fire. All right. So okay. How do we feel? Okay. Oh, how did you feel about the MCU before seeing this movie? Like with the recent Disney Plus shows and the recent movies, how did you feel about the Marvel Cinematic Universe going into this?
Y'all go first because mine might be long. Y'all go first. Mine might be long.
Like me personally, I don't watch Marvel movies like that unless it's something big like Spider-Man or like
Avengers.
Yeah, Avengers, like stuff like that.
Okay.
But like I've watched a couple and they're honestly like I don't think they're that good. Like after Endgame,
okay,
what a take.
Right. I don't think they're that good on the Spider-Man podcast.
I mean, what do you call it? I agree with you. Like to me, the last one I actually like sat down and took the time to watch because we used to watch them all as a family together. The last one we actually like took the time to watch all together was Miss Marvel, and after that, and that was
the show.
Yeah, the show.
Okay,
and after that, like we gave up because it's like they were just so underwhelming. Like the last one I personally watched was What If. I finished What If. Other than that, like I haven't seen Ironheart. I haven't seen World by Night. Agatha. Like
you watched WandaVision?
Everyone saw WandaVision. That was the first one that came out.
You should check out Agatha. You should check out Agatha.
That's what my dad was telling me. My
Yeah.
dad, like Wonder Man, like half of them, I just like. I'm like, yeah, no, I just gave up.
Wonder Man, you should check out, even though it's not getting a season 2.
I'm so mad about that too.
Listen,
Like,
I'm mad about all these black people in Marvel getting canceled. Sorry. They couldn't make a Blade movie. Now they canceling Wonder Man after season 1 came out. Before season 1,
they greenlit season 2.
boom.
And then the Emmy noms drop and they cancel it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I was livid.
Yeah, craziness. Yeah. So you were kind of down on the MC.
Like after, I can say after Miss Marvel, and then like I finished What If because after season 3 dropped, I'm like, let me just watch this real quick. I tried Marvel Zombies, I got bored.
Ooh, and it's only 4 episodes.
Exactly, I got bored. That's saying something. Yeah, no, I couldn't get behind it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go back and watch it before Doomsday, but like at the same time, like if I'm not as big as it comes out, I'm gonna watch it the second it comes out.
Okay,
I'm not like that anymore.
That urgency's gone.
It's gone because they just got so, especially after She-Hulk too, because you could just tell the trajectory was just on the decline.
Okay,
after that.
So wait, you did She-Hulk?
I finished She-Hulk, and then Miss Marvel I think was the next one, or
I think Miss Marvel was right before it.
I'm pulling up Disney Plus.
I remember it was the Marvel. Let me see. Miss Marvel, then She-Hulk, and then the Marvel's movie dropped
and
it would take 2 years later.
That and Secret Invasion is what really turned me off. That CGI ending of Secret Invasion, that's what turned me off.
Yeah,
Secret Invasion. After that, yeah, no.
Okay.
Let me look this up.
And you said you didn't even think the Marvel movies were that good to begin with, so we know how you was coming. All right. You want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go. For me, I think after No Way Home, all the shows kind of tried to pick up where the movies lacked, because the Eternals was okay. Honestly, when I watched the Marvels, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But like compared to Phase 2 and Phase 1, Phase 1, Phase 2, you can count maybe 2 either mid movies or like just straight up bad.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Okay, for Phase 1, was it Thor: The Dark World?
No, Phase 1 is Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the
Avengers. And then I think it was Iron Man 3 was next, and then Thor: The Dark World.
Yep.
That's the start of Phase 2.
Phase 2 for Thor: The Dark World. That was bad. But
just that one.
I mean,
Phase 2.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp 2.
That's
Well,
not
regular Ant-Man's in Phase 2.
Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp was what, Phase 3?
Phase 3.
Okay, well, that there. But like after, for me, I watched WandaVision. That was top tier. Moon Knight was amazing. But then after that, and Loki. I forgot about Loki. Can never forget about Loki.
Loki. What a good show.
Loki was gas.
Loki's the best show they've done so far.
Easily,
Yes.
no doubt about it.
But then after that, like She-Hulk and Iron. I'm not gonna lie. I watched a little bit of Ironheart. I'm like, okay, I see it, but like she too cocky for her own good. Like,
I didn't even think to start it. Like, I didn't like her character in Wakanda Forever. She just pissed me off.
Wakanda Forever was like,
she pissed me off. Like
Wakanda Forever was like, I'm not gonna lie, Wakanda Forever let me down because
that was like, I think it was overhyped for what it was. Like when we watched it, it was like 3 hours long.
It was like 2.5. Something like that.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
It's long.
It was
felt
for
three.
what it was. Yeah, it wasn't like.
But like you have 2018, you have Black Panther, the whole masterpiece. Mind you, we went into Black Panther. I could say everybody went into Black Panther not having like crazy expectations. Like, well, we had massive expectations towards it, like the first Black superhero, and like all like everybody they had lined up for this movie, and they still blew us out of the water. Following that, Wakanda Forever was like,
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got with the first 30 minutes, I was like, I saw his little funeral, gave a little cry. And then after that, I'm like, this ain't really like, I don't really like this. I'm not gonna lie, I turned it off. I flipped it off. I didn't really like it. But I mean, after that, I think we just had too many like shows trying to pick up what the movies could do.
Yeah.
And then in Fantastic Four first steps, I will say Fantastic Four I did enjoy. I do for like being the first Fantastic Four movie since like
2015.
Fan 4 stick.
Fan 4 stick. That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, what a terrible movie.
Terrible. But since then, I think it did itself justice because it introduced the Fantastic Four in the MCU in a good way. But then, honestly, after that, I didn't really like, because for Phase 1 and Phase 2, you saw one, you knew when it was coming out. You either saw it the day of or the day after. I'm not gonna lie.
You said for 1 and 2?
Well, for me, for certain,
whole Infinity Saga.
yes.
Up to like for Infinity Saga, and I'll say some of the Multiverse Saga. I can say I'm seeing it day of or next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe up to, because I pulled it up. Let's see.
Oh, I can rattle through them if you want.
That boy got a mind.
Let me put my phone away.
But no, for like certain things like that, like we always say, all right, we're gonna go this day. We're going like the day after. Clear your schedule. We're going this day. We're going the day after. Phase 3 or Phase 4 didn't really have that.
5. I had to break it to you.
Well, hold on. Phase 3 definitely did. Phase 3 is the peak.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
That's
it's
the
just peak run.
Yeah.
Well, then was it Phase 4? I'm sorry. I'm thinking Phase 3 is
all
Phase
these
4.
phases.
Actually,
Phase to get on my nerves too, because like
yeah, I'm like, just put it out.
it's like,
But my bad. I'm thinking Phase 3 is Phase 4. My bad. Was it Phase 4 with all like the stuff past COVID?
no.
Yeah, Phase 4.
I thought that was 5.
Nah, 4, because WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
They're all 4.
All of that's
Yes.
4.
I thought 4 was Far From Home, and then 5 is the next one.
yeah.
Far From Home was the last one in Phase 3.
Because Phase 1 and 3 is the Infinity Saga, and then right after Endgame, everything sits. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. Phase 4, I wasn't like hyped to see, or I wasn't like, all right, we're gonna go this day. We're gonna go like this day, or I wasn't like eagerly waiting. Phase 1 through 3, when you saw that trailer, when you saw a trailer for Captain America: Winter Soldier, you was there that next day, or when it came out. When you saw Captain America: Civil War, you was there that day or that next day.
Oh, absolutely, for Civil War.
Civil War.
Everybody showed up.
For
Yeah.
Wakanda, for Black Panther, you were there that day, and you saw it 2 days. You saw it 2 days later, and then a week later.
All right, now, first, okay, I'm gonna jump in and say, how I felt about MCU before. I'm gonna say it right now. I was down on the MCU before seeing this movie. I thought the MCU was trash. They lost their magic. I thought it was done. All right, but let me go back to what you were saying. All right, phases 1 and 2. These are the mid movies. All right, there's 5 of them. All right.
Oh, you have a whole list.
Oh yeah, Phase 1, Iron Man 2 is mid.
I wouldn't even say mid. I would say trash.
There we go.
I would say
there
trash.
we go.
Okay.
Thor 1 is mid.
I can agree with that.
I'm not gonna call it trash, but it's mid.
But I'm below average.
Yeah. Iron Man 2, that's good. It is trash. All right?
I've only seen it once. Like,
No, I've only seen it for the little start, the little Mark 5.
Oh, the Mark 5. Yeah, the Mark
that's
5's
cool.
fine.
But like, other than that, it's just a letdown.
Yeah. Iron Man 3. I like it personally.
Yeah,
I like it personally, but it's mid.
It's mid. I understand why people do not like Iron Man 3.
yes,
I get it.
I did, because when I went to see it in theaters, I'm like, I don't really like it. But then watching it, I think when I was a kid, like when I was Christian's age, like I watched it, I'm like, this ain't really what I'm accustomed to. But like, I watched it like 2 years later, I'm like, oh, okay. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man 3 for me was like the first kind of glimpse of like what Tony was like legit going through.
Oh
like,
yeah,
as a person.
You get PTSD from the Battle of New York. You get all that stuff.
Yeah, because you never got that. Well, you never really got that in 1. Even with him, being captured by the 10 rings and all that, you never really got like that trauma or like anything like that. But like for 3, you saw him as like a real like human being.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'll take that. If people don't like it, I see why. But for me, I like it.
Next movie, and it's actually the next movie in Phase 2, Thor: The Dark World.
Terrible movie.
There we go.
Terrible. Worst to me. Worst of the whole Infinity Saga.
We might go worse.
Ooh, of the whole Infinity Saga.
Whole Infinity Saga. Worst.
I'm not gonna lie, Ant-Man and the Wasp got to be up there.
No, Ant-Man.
Well, that's. Oh no, that is Infinity Saga. Ant-Man.
Personally,
I like Ant-Man.
Ant-Man Wasp was. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it was a solid movie.
Yeah,
I would have it over Iron Man 3, but.
Ooh. So Thor: The Dark World is the worst movie in Infinity Saga?
Easily.
That's tough. That's tough. Because I got it running neck and neck with Iron Man 2. All right. And then the last one, I don't think this movie's trash, and I think it's aged incredibly well. I was just super underwhelmed when I first saw it. I remember I went to the movie with your dad. Me and Darren went, and when we came out the theater, we were both just like, that was not it.
Can I guess it?
Go for it.
Is it Age of Ultron?
Yep.
I called it.
Age of Ultron.
Really?
Yeah, coming out of Age of Ultron, we were like, yo, that was not it.
And personally, I love Age of Ultron. Like,
And you know what? It's always one in the group that really loves Age of Ultron.
like
It's always one.
I liked it for what it was. I liked it because for me, it was like a good, it was kind of a story. The Avengers, just got together and they're going on these missions, and then you kind of see like them break apart during the phase. Like in the beginning, they're all cool, kumbaya, and then once Ultron starts to come in, like you start to see them.
they break apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I think that's like a good foreshadowing. But like
For Civil War.
yeah, for Civil
Absolutely.
War. But then
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, the last fight scene when they were on Sakaria, that gotta be that for me was like
You said Symkaria? You talking about the game. Sokovia.
Sokovia.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, you talking about the Insomniac game. He said, where was Silver Sable at? But
No, but like Sokovia, like that right there was like I was kind of peak, honestly. I was like,
oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I just Age of Ultron. It was just underwhelming, man. It just didn't see. And my thing is, I'm a fan of all these villains. Loki being the villain in the first Avengers made so much sense because in the comic book, he is their first villain and he possesses the Hulk and they have to fight the Hulk. It's a whole thing. So when we get to Age of Ultron, first, Tony built Ultron. What? No. Hank Pym built Ultron.
yeah.
So I would have been cool if it would have been like Tony's working off of Hank Pym's blueprints.
Yeah.
I would have loved that. Ultron was never really like a helper bot. You know what I mean? And that's how he starts off. He starts off as a helper bot that eventually gets sentience and then is like, oh nah, humans are the problem.
And became the biggest threat on God's green earth.
Yeah, exactly. So I would have loved, and I understand in Iron Man 3 we got the Iron Legion. They were all just robots, that Tony was controlling. Why couldn't we just make those Ultron bots, and then turn them in Ultron,
That would have set the world on fire.
Yeah, exactly. You see, this is why Kevin Feige needs to sit down and I need to step up.
No, because actually you're not wrong because when you take Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or was it Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, like that Ultron?
Yeah.
That was a demon.
Yes.
That was like on Reverse Flash level. Like he
was on timing.
And especially like Age of Avengers, like the Heroes of the Next Tomorrow, he was also a demon there.
Yeah.
Because like he slaughtered all of them and left Tony alive and tried to parade his body in front of the kids. Like we're forgetting that. And like we're like Age of Ultron got defeated so kind of easy. Like
Vision just made him look like light work.
Quick fast.
No, mind you. Like I'm not gonna lie, Ultron isn't like Ultron's body like indestructible in a sense. Like he made his suit where he's indestructible.
Well,
depending on the show. Like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he was like that at first, and then he got the vibranium suit.
Yeah.
So like it depends on the show.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Didn't he go grab vibranium in that movie?
In Age of Ultron,
exactly.
yeah. He went to Ulysses Claw and got it.
Yeah. I didn't like you Claw in that in the movie. That's the one thing. Even though I like Age of Ultron, that's the one I don't like Claw's part. Like Claw was, I feel like he was a waste of space. Like
yeah. The MCU has a habit of just wasting like good villains on like stupid stuff. Because Strucker being killed in the beginning of Age of Ultron by Ultron, I was like, that's a waste of Baron Strucker.
Exactly.
We could have definitely used it, and we're barely using Baron Zemo at this point.
I don't like how they did Zemo in Cap and Winter Soldier too. Like I get it. Like hey. Avenge Black Panther and all that, but just I don't like how they were just like, you know what, here you go, have him. Waste.
It's waste. It's a waste. All right, let's shift this back to Spider-Man because we're just this turned into
we can be here all day.
Yeah, it turned into MCU cast real quick. All right, but yeah, I was super down on the MCU before this. I was not looking forward to Doomsday. I saw the Doomsday trailer. I'll be real with y'all. I thought it looked trash.
Really?
I thought, I'm in the minority here.
No. But you are a little bit.
But this was my thing. All right. Doomsday and Secret Wars, they're supposed to be the big Avengers movies, right?
Yeah.
On the same level as Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yeah.
All right. When we walked into Infinity War, before we got to Endgame, in Infinity War, and this is why I think it's the best Marvel movie they've made so far, there's no exposition. They're not explaining anything to you. because by this point, you've already seen all these characters at least 2 or 3 times. So you know who they are, you know what their motivations are, and you know what's going on. You've already seen Thanos in a couple clips, so you know he's coming for them stones.
Yeah.
So by the time we get to Infinity War,
we're jumping right into
that's it. We just running, and it doesn't let up. I really enjoy that about that. Now, we're getting to Doomsday. I haven't seen Shang-Chi since 2021.
I've seen Shang-Chi since the movie.
Yeah.
Like, they waste all... To me, the problem with...
Wait, hold on. Shang-Chi was in
the movie.
No, it was Wong. It was Wong. He was talking about Shang-Chi in the Trump trailer, I forget. Or like that end clip.
Yeah.
But after that, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen it.
They waste a whole bunch of characters. Like, all the characters that we're gonna see in this movie, we haven't seen since their movie.
Since
2,
their
3...
movies. Yeah.
Black Panthers, we haven't seen them since their movie. Shang-Chi, we haven't even seen Moon Knight since his show.
Yeah.
And that show was like 5 years ago.
Moon Knight was we need to bring Moon Knight
Bring
back.
Moon Knight back. Where is he at?
Where is he?
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
You know, so it's a whole bunch of people that I've only seen once that I'm about to go into a movie theater. I'm supposed to care about them.
Exactly.
Like, nah. I had 3 movies to get to know Tony Stark. 3 movies. I had 3 movies to get to know
Cap.
Steve Rogers, Cap, to know Thor.
you
3
have
for
a
Thor.
minimum of 3
2.
for at least everybody.
Everybody.
Like,
You had, I'm not gonna lie, you had the Incredible Hulk, and then you had Hulk and Avengers, Ragnarok. You had like bits and pieces where you could like, okay, I like Hulk.
Yeah. But in this one, nah.
The only one you really have is Thor.
That's it. And he's somebody from the old days. So it's not even like we already knew who he was, you know? So that's why I was super down on the MCU. But coming out of this movie, I'm at least interested to see what happens in Doomsday. You know, I'm at least interested. I can't wait to see the next Spider-Man movie.
Absolutely.
You know, and yo, give me everything X-Men. You know, that's how I felt coming out of it. I was like, yeah, this movie and Spider-Man's the only character in the MCU that can do that. No one else.
Because like if you really like Spider-Man knows Avengers, Daredevil, Frank, Moon Knight,
X-Men.
Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four.
He's the
like,
tie.
all that.
he's the tie between everybody.
Everybody.
He's
you
the
know.
web that holds us all together.
I see what you did there.
Real knee slapper.
I mean,
Real knee slapper.
I saw Doomsday, and I honestly, I'm always gonna be hyped for a Marvel movie because you know there are times in high school and grade school like you watching Marvel like you nerd. Now everybody wants to appreciate it. Don't do that.
Oh yeah,
But like
everybody's got T-shirts now.
Yeah,
Preach.
like when T-Star you used to go to Spencer's or like order them certain ones like. But for me, I like it because, mind you, for me, Infinity War was great. Everybody knows each other, and they all kind of like have the same philosophy. Like they would rather not kill, but if you gonna threaten the Earth, you gonna have to die.
Oh yeah, Tony
like-
said Earth is closed today.
I'm sorry, Earth is closed.
Earth is closed today.
Earth is
Leave
closed.
Squidward.
You're embarrassing in front of the wizards. But like, I think this is kind of different because like you see everybody has like different like motivations, different mindsets. Like, the new Avengers are different from the X-Men. We've got Shang-Chi and Gambit that are like two different, like Fantastic Four, the Wakandans, like all the people of different like personalities and ideas are gonna have to set it. I think kind of, Infinity War was like, everybody's a little different, but they all connected with like, 2-3 kind of like take points together.
They all kind of know each other in a way.
Yeah, they know of each other in a way, and they know of each other in a way, and like they respect each other in a sense. Doomsday, you don't got that. Like you don't know this dude from a can of paint, but you're gonna have to work with him to save the universe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm kind of like. Okay, that's what we're gonna get into, and I think that's kind of like how Doomsday is, like on the comics. Like you grab like heroes from every universe to fight Doom, and I think kind of that's how it's gonna set itself apart from Infinity War, but it's also gonna be like its turning point. Like okay, like that. This is what we're gonna do, and like how it's gonna all go out.
I hope so. Because I mean, just the fact that they can make a great Spider-Man film, that gives me the confidence that they can do other things. You know what I mean? Like if this was what's the last movie they made that was kind of Brave New World, the Captain America movie.
Terrible.
Right? Terrible. If that movie was great, it still wouldn't necessarily make me feel confident in Doomsday, you know. But because Spider-Man is great, I'm
confident.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to be able to do something here.
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, we'll see how that happens. All right,
Chris, what you think?
I don't really understand any of this.
I'm dying. All right,
What do you think of the Doomsday trailer? That's a better question.
Oh no, I thought it looked great, but definitely, yeah, there was some characters that we still don't like really.
no.
Yeah,
like,
and also like, yeah, the thing about Shang-Chi, we haven't seen him since 2021. Like, it's been like, I was maybe like 11 when that came out.
Exactly.
Like, I'm 15 now, so it's been 4 years.
like I was in middle school when.
That's why,
or like starting high school when last time we saw Shang-Chi.
Stop talking about how old y'all are.
Like,
no one wants to hear any of that.
Y'all in middle school, I was in college.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm in college now.
I'm like, oh, when Shang-Chi came out, I was a grown man. Guess what? I'm a grown man today. Nothing changed. Like, y'all making me feel old, man. This is the last time I do a podcast with y'all. It's the last time.
That's crazy.
All right. Since I am old, I have seen every live action Spider-Man movie. All right.
Oh, in theaters and all that too.
Can we? Yeah. Can we?
Wait a minute, I done the same thing.
All right. So, have you all seen
Every single last one.
every single one? Have you seen them all?
I haven't seen 2 of Tobey Maguire's. I haven't seen his second one and third one.
Oh,
Those are, you need to see the second one. The third, I love the third one.
You didn't see it
And that's a
in the
take.
theater, or you
it's
didn't see
aged
it?
well.
I just didn't
It's
see
aged
it.
well.
I didn't see it in general.
I
didn't see
mean,
it
you
in
gotta watch Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. I say you need to watch Spider-Man 3 too because I love it personally.
Like I know everything. Well, so I know a couple of things that happen in Spider-Man 3, but in 2 I have like no clue.
you need
Like,
that's the one you need to watch.
Yeah, 2's the one.
Yeah.
2's the one. All right. So since 3 of us have seen every Spider-Man movie, and you've seen the Tom Holland ones, one Tobey Maguire one, and did you see the 2 Andrew Garfields? Or
Yeah.
Okay. So you can rank these.
Yeah, you can.
You can rank these.
Okay.
All right. All right. Do we want to do a collective ranking where we rank them together?
We can do
we wanna-
collective.
I was saying individual.
Individual,
and
'cause-
collective.
Individual might take a while. I mean, up to y'all. How much time y'all got?
I have the time. Like,
Yeah,
You gotta check the clock.
My time.
I'm on his time.
yeah, it don't matter.
All right. All right. So it's a total of live action. We're not going to talk about the Spider-Verse movies.
Okay.
Because the Spider-Verse movies are on a whole mountain by themselves.
That's different.
That's
They're-
different.
Yeah, they're different.
That's their own.
Like what do you call it? You have everything else here, and you have Spider-Verse just
Yeah,
up there.
Spider-Verse is up there. Spider-Verse up there.
You have Peter Parker. You have Miles Morales movies.
Dang. All right. So Toby's got the 3: Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. Andrew's got the Amazing and the Amazing 2, which is ridiculous. They could have gave him subtitles. 1 and 2, and then Tom's got the Home trilogy, which is dumb. I hate those titles. Homecoming is cool. Far From Home, They Lost Me. And then what is it? No Way Home. I'm like, come on now.
I get No Way Home, but at the same time, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like,
We're trying to get back to the house.
Right?
Get back to the house.
Trying to get back to the house. That's it. And then we got Brand New Day, which I hope we don't. One more day, the next day. I hope we're not doing.
I hope they don't do like the comic. Like it'd be cool, but like at the same time, like
Yeah, because it was one
more day,
and
then Brand New Day. Yeah.
Because One More Day was the wish.
which I despise that story.
Man, who you telling? Don't get me started.
Bottom tier story, like just like let him live.
No. Because of that wish, Spider-Man comics are garbage right now. Because of that wish.
Which wishes again?
What do you call it when Mephisto comes in and says like, and Aunt May's dying and all that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Like just let him stay married.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we've got 9 live action Spider-Man movies.
All right.
9, 8. You want to go from 9 down to 1, or?
I could do that.
We can go 9 down to 1. We can.
All right. So, just being real.
Are we explaining these, or are we doing? Okay.
I mean, we can
9 movies, 9 short explanations.
All right.
So number 9 I would think would be either Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3.
Oh, I wouldn't go with that personally.
No? Far From Home?
Crazy take. I'm putting Amazing Spider-Man 1 at my bottom. Crazy take. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I would put that at my bottom. But if we're going off that, I'm putting Amazing Spider-Man 2 based on what you gave.
Okay. No, wait. If you're saying Amazing 1.
I'm saying Amazing 1.
Okay.
Because to me,
I'm not against that.
it's the most forgettable Spider-Man. Like,
I hate the suit.
I hate both Amazing Spider-Man movies. But like, if I had to pick one that I hate more,
It's the first one.
it's the first one.
Okay.
Because it's just so forgettable.
All right. I'm on board with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyone oppose?
I'm not gonna lie. I liked Amazing Spider-Man 1. I liked it for what it was. You know, it was a little fresh start. But I do kind of see why people put it out at the end. TASM 2 made little to no sense.
It made no sense, but I enjoy it more than one.
Because the suit's fire.
But TASM 2 gave us that suit, the web swinging, the kind of ingenuity, a little bit of ingenuity. Not gonna lie, a little bit of interactions. A guy named Sparkles. That's always gonna be funny to me.
So before I continue, are these two movies at the bottom?
In the grand scheme of things, I would say yes.
Yeah. I go TASM 1, TASM 2 right above it.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
I'll give a quick reason why.
The other way?
I'll give a quick reason why. For me, if we're doing this, Amazing 1 and 2 got to be at the bottom. Toby got back for his people, and you never did.
That's true.
It's true.
I'm not gonna lie. When Stacy dying, that man's still breathing. Man,
I'm getting get back.
Toby found out who killed his uncle, who was supposed to kill his uncle, and then ran that boy's
ran him
in a
down.
subway, and then almost killed him in water.
And said, "Good riddance."
Yeah, right. He was wild.
That's my favorite part of the whole movie. Good
Like,
riddance.
And even like Doc, like who put Green Goblin on me in the hospital? Impaled.
Killed him.
Doc Ock.
Drowned.
Doc Ock unmasked him.
Well, hold up. You're getting ahead of us. All right.
Yeah, let's just do the ranking.
All right.
Put TASM 1 at the bottom.
That's at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then put TASM 2 right over it.
Okay.
Fire suit, good swinging, good quips.
And you know what? In TASM 2, there's a scene in Times Square when Electro lights up the steps. Peter does a backflip. And they show his spider sense and shows you how fast he has to process the situation and fix it. And I think one web shooter shorted out, so he had to squeeze it so the webs go on both sides, pull it to save everyone from touching those railings before landing and looking at Electro. Like, that kind of stuff is incredible to me. Like, of all the Spider-Men, Andrews probably had the best display of the spider sense and the best and the fastest at processing information on how I can get out of this. You know, so that's one thing I like about TASM 2 and why I probably would put it above
TASM
part
1.
1. Yeah, part 1 is
Yeah.
All right. So, going in the 7th spot, would it be Spider-Man 3 or would it be
This is a low-key up to y'all.
all right,
For me, I'm putting Far From Home.
Far From Home?
I'm putting Far From Home.
Okay.
To me, another forgettable film.
I agree with that.
See?
I agree
See?
with that.
See?
I agree with that.
Okay.
Like,
agree with that.
to me, if I've only seen it once, like like TASM 2 excluded. If I've only seen the movie once,
Yeah.
it's going toward the bottom.
Ooh.
Like if I don't feel like if I feel like I don't need to revisit it, like to me it's just it doesn't deserve my time.
Okay.
It's gonna go at the bottom. So for me, I'm going Far From Home at the bottom.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not either, because that's the out of the whole home thing.
yeah.
That's the story that's most forgettable.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
you
that's-
remember
The Edith glasses.
Edith glasses, you know.
Then I'm the hero.
Only
Like-
thing you really remember is Spider-Man is Peter Parker.
That's it,
That's
really.
really all you remember.
That's really what you remember.
You remember Homecoming. You remember No Way Home. You remember, Brand New Day. You don't really remember Far From Home.
All right.
Exactly.
So Far From Home goes at 7. Yeah. Wow. Not surprising. Mysterio's awesome in that, though.
Yeah, he did it. He did his
he
thing.
does.
Mysterio was great. All right. So now I'm guessing this is where Spider-Man 3 would go.
For me,
What would you put there?
I'm a big Spider-Man 3 guy. Like,
We're not putting that in top 5. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. We rock, but I'm not doing
for,
that.
for the sake of the list, yes. For me, no.
So where would you put it?
I would
would you put Spider-Man 1 next?
I would put Homecoming there personally.
Nah.
Yeah.
I low-key don't agree with that.
I know. My list is crazy.
Like, you're
My list is crazy.
on an
Yeah.
island there, buddy. You know, you might want to swim back to sea. You might want to swim back to land.
I'm gonna swim back for the sake of this list.
So three of us are on the same page.
Yes.
All right.
Put three there.
Yeah, you wild and talking about Homecoming,
You
man.
you like the suit. You like the black suit.
No. I
Let's be
just
real.
enjoy the movie. Like I feel like as cluttered and as clumsy as it is, it's still a good movie to me, in my opinion. But it is what it is.
You know what? I watched Spider-Man 3 over 20 times trying to find like the charm in it and try to like make it good, and it just it's like, for me personally, it's like me watching I don't know how big y'all are into Star Wars, but me trying to watch Rise of Skywalker.
I haven't seen it since the theater.
Yo,
I generally haven't seen it since the theater.
Rise of Skywalker broke my heart. All right, I don't want to talk about
Worst
it.
story of all time. Worst movie of all time. I hate it.
I hate that movie so much.
Give me Attack of the Clones.
So
Really?
oh, that's my joint.
Attack of the Clones is
Give me
good.
that. Give me
That's
that.
my joint. All right. So we got Spider-Man 3. So now we're in the top 5. All right. What we have left is Spider-Man 1 and 2, Homecoming, No Way Home, Brand New Day. All right. So
I'd say put Homecoming at 5.
Thank you.
Okay, I can get behind
I'd
that.
say Homecoming.
Homecoming there.
oh man, I hate all of y'all.
Where would you put it? Where would you put it?
I love Homecoming.
No. I love Homecoming too, but like for the sake of the list, I'm not gonna lie. Homecoming is not topping Spider-Man 1. It's not. And I like Tom better than Andrew. I mean, not Toby, but I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'm outvoted, so I'll put Homecoming there.
Homecoming's
but I'm gonna let you know now. All right, me personally, I've got Homecoming above No Way Home. I love Homecoming.
That is
Atrocious take.
I don't know.
Atrocious take.
Let me say, you on an island here, you might want to swim back. Atrocious take.
Yo, I love Homecoming. Because we never really got, and I know TASM 1 and Spider-Man 1, you get Peter in high school, but I mean, it's clear a grown man playing high school.
Yeah.
You know, whereas with Homecoming, like, he's legit.
Yeah, you actually get to see his high school. Like he goes to Homecoming. Like, yeah.
He literally goes to Homecoming.
He literally goes to Homecoming. You know, and he's dealing with the
Vulture?
Vulture.
Yeah.
Well, the what is it? The competition that they go to Washington D.C.
The Decathlon.
The Decathlon.
Yeah.
They do all of that stuff. Like, it's very much a high school film. You know? And that's one of the appeals of it. Why I've really enjoyed it. It's if you've ever seen like Breakfast Club and 16 Candles, it's like that type of movie, but just with Spider-Man. You know, so I really enjoyed it. But I guess we'll put it at 5.
I get you
because you guys hate me.
No. I get you because like. Out of the first, like, you see, the only time you really see Spider-Man in high school trying to struggle with high school life and Spider-Man
Is that one.
is Spectacular Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
The best Spider-Man cartoon ever made.
Easily.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, outside of that, you really don't see anything else.
You a 90s Spider-Man guy?
I love 90s Spider-Man. But even then, Spectacular Spider-Man is still no.
I'm going to mute Brandon's mic. all right?
Listen. Spectacular Spider-Man is still easily the best Spider-Man.
Okay.
But I just still love 90s Spider-Man.
All right.
Like,
I can respect that.
yeah.
I do too. I'm Spectacular is one. Spider-Man, that is got to be like 3 or 4. But wow,
Whoa.
90s Spider-Man.
3 or 4. What's 2 and 3 or 2?
we'll figure that out later.
We'll figure that out later.
But no, like I do like it as you're talking about, like the balance and everything. And I really did like the Vulture because the Vulture to me was really relatable. Like, you know, we're trying to do our job. You know, we're trying to do our job, like, you know, cleaning up the city after the Battle of New York, and then the you know, government comes in, you know, takes it all away, and in a sense, your money that's being taken off of your money is being taken from you. You know, you can't feed your daughter, you can't pay your bills and stuff like that. And you know, he's trying to make, you know, a better life for his daughter, so you know they don't have to struggle up hard. She doesn't have to struggle. And honestly, the moment that Spider-Man is revealed to Vulture, that is cinema.
Oh, in the car?
Yes, I loved it.
That car scene's great.
No, because like
That car scene's great.
because like he knows who the Vulture is. He knows that he's the Vulture. The Vulture doesn't know he's Spider-Man, and the daughter is just talking and like
Yapping up a storm.
He's looking like yo, shut up.
Yeah.
because he's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's about to make 2 and 2 click.
And they're at a stoplight. because in the light from the light is on his on his face and it's red.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he finds out that it's Peter, the light turns green. I'm like, that's great filmmaking.
Exactly. He's looking like,
great filmmaking.
He's like, yo, I respect you because you saved my daughter. If you come near me again, you're dying.
It's on site.
Yeah.
Like the thing it reminds me of is that dinner table scene in Spider-Man 1.
Yes.
Like where he's hanging and then you just see the drop of blood and he's like, yeah, what happened to your hand? And he's like, yeah, I got
like messenger.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I gotta go. Like like it reminds me of that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so Homecoming's 2. So all right, 4 left. Is Spider-Man 1 going here?
I will put Spider-Man 1 there.
That's where we're going. And you've seen that one.
Yeah.
All right, so Spider-Man 1 goes there. I mean, there's no questions asked.
Great movie.
It started all of it. It started where we are today. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, if there's no, I mean, everybody says Blade. Yeah, Blade. True. If there's no Blade, Marvel doesn't have the money to do the X-Men movie. They don't have the money to do the Spider-Man movie. But when Spider-Man came out, it was the biggest thing. It was at first we were coming off of 9/11. You know, the Twin Towers went down. New York City. Then we get Spider-Man, and it kind of like, for people that were going into movies back then, and I think I'm the only one in here that was going to movies back then.
You had me like a year later. You had me like
a year later. You weren't born yet. Yeah, so that was something that like reminded us that it's okay to have fun again. It's okay to enjoy things again. Spider-Man movie, and it being set in New York, and then that scene where Spidey's fighting the Goblin, and the New Yorkers come and help Spidey out, throwing stuff at the Goblin and stuff. It was timed perfectly. You know, that's the big thing about Spider-Man 1. First movie to make over $100 million in a weekend. Spider-Man 1 did it with 114. Ended up grossing almost $1 billion back then, which is crazy.
Which is crazy now.
You know,
right now that'd be like $4 billion.
Something like that.
Yeah. Inflation would be crazy for that movie. And I've got like fond memories of seeing Spider-Man 1. I couldn't drive, so me and your dad, we put Deja, we put her on the bus with us. She was all of 6, and she was 6. I was 16. Darren had to have been like 12 or 13. You know, we put them on a bus, and boom, we went to the movie theater because we had to see this. You know, so the memories that are attached to it and everything like that. I mean, it'll always hold a very, very special place in my heart. But let's keep going. Let me stop being nostalgic and stuff. All right, so 3 movies left. No Way Home, Brand New Day, Spider-Man 2. All right. Now, me personally, I would slot No Way Home into the 3 spot.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Christian,
you haven't seen 2.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
That's need to. You go home, throw on Spider-Man 2.
It's on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus.
Because like 2, now mind you, I didn't like Toby for a long while. For like I just didn't like him as Spider-Man. I don't know why. But 2 had like such a great storytelling, and like there was just something about him. It's him in that train, man. Him in that train, like that.
Hey, everyone's seen the train.
Yeah, everyone's seen that. Yeah. If you haven't seen anything for Spider-Man 2,
you know the train.
You know the train scene.
The train. But like it was such a beautiful story, and for me, like you kind of see. I think that's really like the first time I seen a hero struggle. Like a hero like struggle, even like personally, because that was before Iron Man 3, and you saw Tony have anxiety. Like even his professor was like, "Yo, be here. Like if you want to be here, be here. Like you're sleeping, your grades are going down. Like I'm not really seeing your potential." And even Otto tells him, "Yo, you're lazy."
Like Christian, I'll break it down since he's never seen it. You know how he was struggling in this movie?
Yeah.
Think of it like that. I would just say times by 2 personally. Like he struggled a lot in this Spider-Man 2 movie. Like
Spider-Man 2, he struggled to the point where his powers were being spotty with him. He couldn't like really get things going.
I remember.
Take Tom, reverse it.
Just reverse it.
Like he powers, new powers, no powers. That's
exactly
struggling.
He was struggling. He quit being Spider-Man in the movie.
Like,
threw the suit in the trash can.
He
walked away,
just like the comic. Just
Spider-Man no more.
That was like he was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was the happiest 2 months he's ever been in his life.
Oh no, that brother was joyous.
Hold up. So are we putting Spider-Man 2 in the 3 spot or
No.
Okay, we just started talking about
still
it.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. No Way Home.
So No Way Home is still
Yeah, put No Way Home there.
Now, No Way Home was beautiful. I loved all.
It was
all, like,
great
I
movie.
think that was the best cinematic experience I ever had.
No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home.
Ooh, okay.
But
It was
no,
No Way Home Endgame.
really, I put Endgame over No Way Home personally because I saw Endgame very first showing Thursday night here the first time they showed it.
Yeah, the thing with that, I didn't even watch Endgame in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I get.
I'm tripping. Yes, I did.
I was supposed to say, you definitely did.
Yeah, but nah, still.
I was about to say, I want to say you came with me.
Yeah, I came with you. Yeah.
Say, if anything, he would drag you.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, man, I ain't make no memories, bro. Like, what happened?
I forgot about that. Damn, my fault.
No, but for me, my theater was boring. I'm the only one in there cheering for like everybody coming out. I'm like,
Well, for Endgame or No Way Home?
for both.
Oh, no.
For No Way Home, it was me and my best friend. We were cheering, and it was like the whole theater. But for Infinity War and Endgame, like the whole theater was silent. I'm like, yo, we're watching miracles.
Oh,
happen.
nah.
So like for me, that's why No Way Home is kind of top one for me.
That's fair.
But Endgame for me, because like we made it like a
On the Endgame, like people were in costumes. Like you couldn't find a seat. Like my seat was so bad. Like I'm literally looking up at the screen. People are in costumes. People are screaming at anything and everything. That's why. And then No Way Home was dead. No Way Home was dead for me. The only thing they screamed for was Andrew and Tom coming out. Other than that, nothing.
Yeah,
dead silent.
Because those were the big surprises. Yeah, those two.
Those were like, I was like, well, when we all like thought it, but like it was like, nah, we're not gonna do. But then when I was like, oh,
Yeah, I was shocked.
Word. So you had a good theater experience for No Way Home. Okay, yeah. No Way Home was a good theater experience. Infinity War, I'm just going to segue before I jump back into the list. Nah, Infinity War, that theater experience was fire. Because when Tony got stabbed, you know the scene I'm talking about?
yeah.
Boom, and Thanos stabbed him. Psh, man, I screamed. I said, yes.
Yes,
Get him out of here.
Yes, it's crazy.
I was like, yes. Yeah, man. Tony been trying to kill himself in every movie. Let's get the job done. That's what I was like. I was like, get
3
Tony
was
out
not
of
trying to kill himself. Well, no. In the beginning he was, and in the end he didn't.
Yeah, Tony's suicidal. Tony was suicidal. But Infinity War, I'll never forget leaving Infinity War. It was first, the snap happens, theater was dead silent. People walked out in front of Tilton, because that's where I saw it at. Yeah. And people were like, you need a hug? People were talking. people were shocked. Like, they're there.
We were all like, because I think that's the first ever movie, and maybe the first and only movie where the heroes lose. Like, if you really look at it, you see, every movie either, where you have somebody, they maybe lose a loved one or something like that, but they win, they beat the villain.
No, but they lost.
Exactly, like they lost everything, and I think that's kind of like the first thing, like, like, oh my god, they actually lost.
So the Avengers lost in Infinity War. Did the protagonists of the film lose?
No.
The protagonist won. Because it's Thanos' movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's the lead. Yeah. So that's why I have, I don't want to say arguments with people, but there are definitely arguments about Infinity War and Endgame not being a 1 and 2, not being movies split in half. They're two very separate movies. And it's not a lot in common that they have with each other.
Except Thanos.
Except Thanos, right. But in one of them, Thanos is the main character. And in the other one,
the Avengers are the main characters.
The Avengers are the main characters, So the protagonist wins in each movie. It's just that we've never been on the side of the bad guy in this one. You know what I mean? Seeing things how he sees them. Yeah. So that's one of the things that I find very interesting about Infinity War. But back to the list, we've got No Way Home at 3. Ooh. So that leaves Spider-Man 2 and Brand New Day. We
know what his pick is.
Yeah, so Brand New Day is number 1 for you.
Yeah, for me,
even recency bias aside, Brand New Day is 1.
Brand New Day is 1. What about you?
Brand New Day was 1 for me. Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Recency bias aside, it's Brand New Day.
Think.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the last time I ever do a podcast with these people.
Wait. Do you have Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2, man. Spider-Man 2.
Like, for me, it's interchangeable. But like,
okay.
Yeah, I would say, like, go ahead.
Because for me, I feel like this Brand New Day, it does the best. It takes elements from every single Spider-Man and does a beautiful job of making it its own thing.
Just like that suit.
The suit.
Yeah, because that suit is a piece of Andrew, it's a piece of Toby, and some Tom.
Exactly.
To get that. So.
The web swinging, the fighting. Like I feel like even when it comes to the web, when he does I call it the Insomniac move because that's something Insomniac Spider-Man would do. When he does
jail,
that,
right?
Yeah, it reminds me of Andrew. I'm thinking like, you know, it's just it's a nice way of taking elements of everybody in one.
I think Brand New Day is the most we've ever seen Spider-Man in his bag. Like in the other ones, he's nice with it. But in this one,
he's in his bag.
He's been Spider-Man since he was 14. Yeah. And you see every year of experience in the way that he's operating. Yeah. Like even when what is it? They're following the truck to damage control. When he falls and he lands on the ground and he webs it and it pulls him as traffic is oncoming, I'm like, oh, he's nice with it. Yeah. I'm like, he knows exactly what he's doing.
He's really in his bag.
Yeah, he is Spider-Man at this point. So all right. I mean, you know what? I'll rock with y'all. I'll put Spidey 2 at number 2 and Brand New Day at number 1. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think I'd have never thought.
Never thought I would see this day.
They're both beautiful stories, but told completely different.
Very much.
I just think that like I would say Tom coming off of No Way Home, he was like he's wrestling with a lot more than what like Toby had to do. Like Toby just had school.
And he had to tell the love of his life, we can't be together.
Yeah.
But like
no, he had to watch her be with an astronaut. That's different.
No. But he had at the same time he rejected her too.
Yeah. She still knew who he was.
Yeah. Like compare that to no one knowing who you are.
Yeah.
No one knew who you were. You lost your mentor. You lost your aunt. You lost your girlfriend. You lost your best friend.
You lost everyone that mattered to you.
You practically we're not gonna lie, he was an alien. Like
pretty much.
No one knew him. Like he and then he's still like I guess wrestling with that because No Way Home, he got the apartment and all that stuff just like what a few months later.
Yeah.
Like when Brand New Day starts, it's like what, a year?
Brand New Day? 4 years.
It's 4 years.
Yeah. No, like and the first like because isn't it like when he starts the movie?
Yeah, he's watching Ned's videos
like
and they just got to MIT.
Yeah, that's like a year. Like you know, he's having like to wrestle with all that. So he's been alone for like 5+ years now. Like he doesn't have anybody. I think that for me is like that's kind of why it's a little bit higher because. Mind you, he has more experience. Like he knows what he's doing, and like it's. I think that whole like story with like embracing the change and everything like that. That's cool. Toby gave. So I'm not gonna lie. Toby just gave up, but like he embraced his human side. But I can't be mad at that. People hate you for the job you do when you just want to save. You wouldn't just want to save everybody. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'd walk away too.
Okay. All right. But then he got right back. Has anybody here seen Superman 2? Christopher Reeve.
What, 1978?
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad loves that movie.
Yeah,
like
you seen it? Okay. If you haven't seen it? No, it's older.
Oh, you wouldn't enjoy it.
It's older. Yeah.
Kneel before Zod, you would not enjoy it. You would not enjoy it.
Wait, yeah, that's two. That's two. Yeah, because first one is Superman flies in reverse to
time travel science.
Yeah. Wild. But,
all the rocks had to go back on reverse.
The 70s were crazy.
Yeah.
But okay, so Superman 2. A lot of the stuff you see in Superman 2, they lifted and put in Spider-Man 2. A lot of the stuff. The whole losing the powers, giving up. Because Clark Kent gives up in Superman 2.
Yeah.
And he goes to that diner and he tries to flex and they beat his ass. And then that's kind of like what inspires him. Like, I need to go to the Fortress of Solitude, get the powers back. And in this, it was Doc Ock came, snatched up MJ.
Let me get my powers back.
Let me get them back. I gotta understand. I gotta accept this. I am Spider-Man. So,
in them glasses, he was like,
yeah, right. He drops them, and the one lens pops out. That was like it's so good.
Then he's handed like
you just see the
knew exactly
the webs and the claws coming back.
Going to get his suit.
Go and get his suit from J. Jonah Jameson. That joint's crazy. All right, so we've got TASM 1, TASM 2, Far From Home, Spider-Man 3, Homecoming, Spider-Man 1, No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, and Brand New Day. That's our rankings.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to put that on the social media page. All right. Last question before we get up out of here. What would you like to see in the next Spider-Man movie? And you've all played the Insomniac game, so I'm sure there's something there you would want. I'm sure if you've seen the cartoon or read a comic or anything. So
just something with Venom. I'm not
something with Venom. Okay.
We need the black suit.
Like another black suit would be
the black
tough.
suit.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Hopefully, because this is my big theory, they're gonna give him the black post credit scene. Spoiler alert: they show him. We might as well talk about that.
I was gonna say I didn't even mention.
What do you call it? They end up with the whole Spidey tracker thing.
Which is incredible that Ned built something that can track Spider-Man in space.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. That's the app.
That's crazy. My theory, it's Battle World. They're gonna he got transported for Secret World, Secret Wars, and they're gonna do just like they did in the comics. They're gonna give him the black suit on Battle World, and then the next Spider-Man movie,
black suit. Okay.
Hopefully that's what I'm thinking.
That's what you want next.
That's what I want.
That I agree with. But for me, if we get the black suit, I want it to be properly paced. Because what I mean by that is, Insomniac, he had the black suit for 3 days before he went nuts.
Well, don't sound because I'm not that far in the game. I'm not that far in the game. All right. But
what do you call it?
You just dropped that part, so that was
as
cool.
long as they don't do it for me. As long as they don't do it like they did in Spider-Man 3.
Yes,
I'll be fine.
I want him to have the black suit. I mean, of course, not have it for a year, but I want him to have it for like a good few decent months. Like Spectacular, I forget like the pacing on how they did
He had it for 4 episodes, 5 episodes. He had it for a while.
That's the whole time. That's the kind of thing I don't like with the whole time jump thing. Because it's like we got the Spectacular. We got the symbiote. He was doing good. The symbiote moved on its own. Stop Sinister Six, and then after that, he was taking bribes from Tombstone, and then he got rid of it. Yeah. I want it to be like properly paced. Like I want him, because Spectacular Spider-Man, even though it had like 4 episodes, it does a really good job of like him, him having it, him being in control, and then him starting like to segue a little bit. Like once he realizes it's a symbiote, the Venom is like, it doesn't matter. We're still doing good, so it doesn't really matter. And then it's starting to take Venom, and then we get back to Peter. I want kind of like something like that. Like, I want you to do good. I want you to do good with the suit, save humanity, save a few villains, realizing you're losing control. Then the black suit tell you, nah, you're okay. Keep it pushing. I do want to see the suit change. Because like how Spectacular did, I kind of liked it how
you can tell with the I know what you're talking about, with the lines.
Yeah, you can tell when
as Peter's time went on. And the lines would just go away and it's just a black suit. You never
something like that.
I forgot about that part.
That's crazy.
Because it definitely starts off like Tobey's Spider-Man 3 suit. And then they kind of just disappear. And then it's just the white.
It's just the white. Yeah, it's just black and white. No lines.
Yeah.
Something like that would be like a very, very interesting detail. Because, you would have like new people who who were trying to get into Spider-Man. Like, oh, what's going on? But then when people like realizing, they'd be like, oh. But like, I want it to be like properly paced, like over. I mean, I'll say 6 months, maybe.
All right. Well, you said in Secret Wars, and then in the next movie, he still has the suit.
He still has the suit. If they do it like that, I would be fine.
That would be perfect because Battle World, you bring it back, and then you do all the good you do, like on Battle World, you just keep going, and then you realize you're losing control, or like you realize it's dangerous, and then it tells you, nah, forget about it, keep going, and then. I want to see that, like, because when Spider-Man 3 did, it was like a good thing of like, him losing control and everything, him trying to reject it. And then, I mean, it was okay, but I want to see like that kind of thing in the MCU.
Okay.
Because we've been wanting the black suit since he got there. We've been wanting the black suit since he got there. Or ever since No Way Home.
Yeah.
Because
ever since No Way Home.
Since No Way Home.
Yeah.
And I think now would be a perfect time to do it. Because because in Spectacular he had just got the powers that summer and now he's fresh into it. We're giving a 6-year Spider-Man the symbiote suit and he's already performing crazy things like just based off. We're giving him black suit. That would be crazy. That would be nasty.
All right, so if he gets it in Secret Wars, so he got the black suit, he goes through that whole movie just in a black suit. So then we get Spider-Man 5, and he starts that movie off with the black suit. We see some things, and then in the end of the second act, or the end of the first act, actually, we start noticing that it's starting to do something to him. Okay, so by the end of the movie, he's got to get out of that suit. Okay, so to have that suit for like a movie and a half.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I'd be cool with that.
Do it like in that aspect of Spider-Man 3 where he gets it off, then we get Venom.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least in our universe.
In our universe.
Yeah.
A whole new Eddie Brock.
Whole new Eddie Brock.
Okay. Okay. All right. I like that.
But we need the hatred. Like, you can't, honestly, Spectacular did a really great job with having Eddie, like, hate Peter Parker and then hate Spider-Man and then realizing they're the same person. And then, like, that hate just grew stronger. For that, I'm not gonna lie, I need Venom to hate Spider-Man with the I kind of need that. Because, like, I think that's the only way that's going to work.
I need a different level of hate from Venom and Eddie Brock. Like,
Okay.
Next level. I need, what do you call it? 90 Spider-Man aspect and, like, I lost my job, my dignity, my health.
My hell.
He walks up, my apartment. He said it with the New York accent too, my apartment. If they do it like that and then combine it with Spectacular, perfect.
Okay.
Because honestly, if we're really the Venom movies were not bad. Like, they did a really good job, like, making him an anti-hero. And, like,
Nah, homie, they bad.
Okay.
They
The
bad,
first one I
homie.
liked. Okay, I liked it.
They're so bad, I haven't even taken the time to watch them personally.
Oh, really?
I did.
No.
Oh, man.
Like, I started the first one, I got bored.
Okay.
I did. It was a little different, but I liked it. But, like, but honestly, Venom needs to be this ginormous creature.
They can't do it like how they did in in Spider-Man 3.
Nah, we can't do that.
I can't do that CGI garbage again.
Because he can't be the same size as Peter, just with a little more muscles. He can't do that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's got to be a different entity.
He's
all
got
alone
to
himself.
got to be, if Peter's here, he's got to be at least 4 feet taller.
Exactly.
Like, he has to be. And strong, like, a lot stronger. Like, we really forget that Venom put this man through the ringer for everything.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See, all right, so then to do that, we have to introduce Eddie Brock. We have to do that in Spider-Man 5. You know, to have him get to know Peter and build up a hatred for him. So we'd have to do all of that. All right. So we got Venom.
Venom.
All right. So that's what we want out of the next one. Damn, do I want Venom? I do want the black suit. I do want the black suit because I do want that for Secret Wars. Goodness. I don't really know what I want out of the next one. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to see Mr. Negative.
That would be a good one.
That would be different.
I would like to see. I really would love to see like a real Kraven. That's what I would love.
That's a good one.
For Kraven to be there, because that would be great. Something like that. I'm more thinking towards like I want classic villains. Like that's what I want.
Take that Kraven story, or the one that is, like, just came out. First off, have Kraven bury Peter. That's when we need.
Do the last hunt.
We need that.
Oh, yeah.
And then what was like the reverse where did Peter got stabbed? I forget what comic book series it was, but Peter got stabbed with like the heart of some herb, and then it made him kind of like more evil in this. It made him like evil, like all his humanity switched because like he told Kraven, like, you buried me alive, almost killed my family members, and I let you live. And like he was legit hunting Kraven.
Yeah.
Like that Insomniac, like the end of Spider-Man 2.
Why you talking about again? Why are we talking about this?
He don't. I'm not
like the end,
like that. Yeah.
like how.
Yes.
Yeah. We trying our best not to spoil.
I'm not,
Really
because all three of y'all know about this.
Like how you got to go home and watch Spider-Man 2. Go home,
Play the game.
Like,
Where are you? Okay.
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you?
Well, I got the portal in there, so I'll probably just hop on the portal in a little bit.
But where are
No,
you
I'm
in the
saying, like,
game?
where
In the game? Oh, I'm still early in the game.
Like
How
where?
early? Like, what's the last thing you remember?
Last thing you remember?
Man, goodness.
Because to finish the story, it does not take that long.
Because if he said,
Yeah, I heard it don't take that long.
it really doesn't. I finished it in a day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like if I didn't take the time, I would have finished it today.
Yeah, I'll let y'all know tomorrow, all right? Because I'm gonna hop on the game.
I feel like he's with Harry. I feel like he's biking with Harry.
Are you biking
I'm
with Harry?
past that. I'm past
Okay.
biking
Oh, then-
with Harry.
okay.
Then you're
so
chilling.
you're like almost half.
You almost halfway through.
Okay.
Have you seen Tombstone yet?
I haven't seen Tombstone yet.
So you're not at the carnival. You'll know what I'm talking. Once you get to the carnival, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, yeah, nah.
Okay,
I'm
he's
not.
not there yet. He's
Yeah.
not. What was before biking with Harry?
It was
Yes.
biking with Harry, and
then the
then the carnival.
All right.
So you probably in between that. You probably have to go on a few side missions before you get to
probably.
that.
Yeah. Because I'm Miles right now, and Uncle Aaron's looking for me. I got to go over to him real quick.
Oh, that's a side quest. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah. Because it's blue, so it's not one of the yellow joints. It's blue.
Yeah.
So
Blue.
all right. So goodness. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get on that as soon as I can.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I think that's it. I think that's all I got for us. Yeah, it was good talking to y'all. It was almost good talking to you.
I got one more thing.
Okay.
The craziest theory I've seen online is that
we doing theories?
Because I just want to know your opinion on this.
Okay.
Is that MJ and Ned got their memories back because of when Jean held the thing?
What is it, 10-mile radius or whatever from Roosevelt Island?
Do we think that's true? Because I personally think it's true.
All right, so actually, I'm kind of picking back off of this. What was it when Ned and Peter do the handshake at the end? People are only saying like when he says Peter the second time, like after the handshake, is because when MJ
said
called out,
Peter, you'll be fine.
Yeah, so it's either he like really doesn't remember or he still does because he finished the handshake.
He did the handshake flawlessly.
Yeah, so but it's just I don't know. Like I don't know which one it would be.
I think Strange's spell is fracturing because if you remember, because people have said this confirmed, not everybody forgot Spider-Man. Like Hulk remembers Peter.
Yeah,
because he almost killed him, but he looked when he looked at him. You saw Hulk like kind of relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that with MJ saying Peter, with what Jean Grey did, because I don't know if they all saw the same thing or they all kind of unlocked like different memories in their past, but MJ went to the roof.
She went to the roof and held on to the
Black Dahlia.
Exactly.
And then at the end, when you're doing the handshake, he looked so confused. And then I think because you looked at Ned afterwards, he shook like he didn't know where he was. And then when he that's my dog, that's Peter.
Yeah,
he was looking at him like, how you know bro? How you know?
How you know that?
How you know that?
but he's never done that before. Since Peter was erased, Ned never had to do that dapping.
Yeah.
So the fact
unless he went to school and was like, "Yo, guys, check this out.
Let me look at this handshake real quick."
They said, "Yo, we're making handshakes 2 for $1."
Yeah, man, that could have been it. All right, now do I think that's what happened? All right, this is the problem with that theory, that if Jean froze everybody in the 10-mile radius of Roosevelt Island and those people got their memories, that's everybody in that radius remembers Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Now, if it's selective and she was just like, I'm going to give MJ back this, give Ned back that, cool. But if it's for everybody, that's a problem.
That's where I'm iffy about it too. Because like if it's just them two, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, they were hanging out with Spider-Man and Peter, so it kind of helped jog it more.
Yeah.
If it's everybody, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, because everybody can't know who he is.
Exactly.
Listen, at the end of Far From Home, when Spider-Man is Peter Parker, I was like, oh. No, I was mad. I was like, no, we can't be doing this because none of the Avengers have secret identities. Yeah, so I was like, he's the one that has to have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because because he doesn't have an Iron Legion, he doesn't have all these things to protect all the people he cares for.
It's literally just him.
It's just him. So I'm hoping that everybody in New York doesn't remember who he is.
Like if it's MJ and Ned, I'm fine with that.
I can be cool with that. I can definitely be cool with that.
I am still kind of upset how they just teased Daredevil and never did anything with it.
Teased him in.
Remember they did it in No Way Home,
where he was the lawyer.
Yeah. I thought they did something in this one, and
I'm mad. We got the opposite. We got Frank, which actually Frank was. He
was a perfect addition to the
I love Frank.
Well, Matt's in jail right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. Did you watch Born Again?
I haven't seen any of Daredevil. I just started it. Yeah. I just started. Did
you ever watch the Netflix series?
I literally just started.
Oh, you just started that one.
I just started anything Daredevil, anything Punisher, like all the Netflix ones. I'm bad with that.
Oh man,
like all the Disney Plus ones, I'm good with that. Like
yeah.
Here, I'm not gonna lie. For Daredevil, grab you some food. You'll watch the first episode, and the next thing you know, it'll just keep going.
Yeah, Daredevil's like that.
Like if you just sit down and watch, like I'm not gonna lie, I watched like 4 episodes of Daredevil in a day.
But I do know he's in jail. I saw
Yeah,
that.
Matt's in jail. Matt's in jail.
I just got to see Born Again because there was like Born Again's mid. I'm like,
No, I've heard people say Born Again is great.
I've heard others, but I have to say it's great. But also,
the first season is up and down because they filmed it one way and then watched it and scrapped it and redid it. The second season is much better. The storytelling is much tighter. In the first season, there's one episode where Matt's in a bank with Kamala Khan's father, and it's just out of nowhere. That single episode has nothing to do with the rest of the season, and it was something that they filmed because they were like, we gotta fill out this episode order. Yeah. So it's one of those. So the second season, all the storytelling is great.
So that's just a filler.
Yes, absolutely. All right, but check out. Yeah, finish watching Daredevil, man.
I gotta finish. I get all the Netflix ones. I gotta watch.
You don't gotta watch all of them.
I'm not gonna watch Luke Cage. I'm not gonna watch Iron Fist. But like,
Luke Cage season 1 is good until Cottonmouth dies. You'll know what happened. You'll know that when you see it. Season 2 of Luke Cage is pretty good because he's got a physical opponent he can fight. Bushmaster. Iron Fist season 1, whack. Even though the guy that plays one of the Meachums, Ward Meachum, he's one of the main characters in that. The actor Tom Pelphrey, I believe his name is in the running to play Charles Xavier. So if you want to see what that guy looks like and see his acting chops, you can see that in there. Season 2 of Iron Fist is really good.
Okay, it's
really good. It definitely improves. Jessica Jones season 1 is where it's at. You can stop right there. Yeah, because after that it gets kind of but season 1 is incredible.
Daredevil for me was all 3 seasons were like peak in their own way.
Yeah,
it's like what was it? It was like I forget what other show, but it was like good in its own. It's like it has different things, but it has like the same kind of like unique storytelling. Like Daredevil season 2,
where Frank shows up.
Yes.
And 3 is, even though this new one is called Born Again, season 3 is based on the Born Again comic. Right. And with Matt waking up in the church with his mom and stuff, all that stuff. So such good stuff, real good stuff. Yeah. All right. We've been doing this for an hour and 42 minutes.
Actually, so that's insane.
It's a long time.
We should be talking. We could be here all day if we really wanted
to. We could. We might do this again.
Bring me back for an episode.
Yeah, I might. You got some wild takes, but we'll see. All right.
No, but like for sure, like shoot, come back Saturday, come back Friday.
Let me know.
All right, definitely. All right, Christian, Dakota, Brandon, thank y'all for joining me on this.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
show
definitely, and thank y'all for listening. All right, this is a special episode of Down the Tubi. Down the Tubi, brand new day, I guess. All right, so. So I'm guessing in a couple days after you hear this, you'll hear Down the Tubi episode 15, where me and Chuck will be covering To Live and Die in LA. You hitting that, and the latest 2 episodes of Lesbian Homie. And as always, Down the Tubi is brought to you by Love More Coffee. It's a coffee company based here in South Jersey. So, leave us a 5-star review. You get to choose what movie we cover on Down the Tubi. If you also leave a comment or a question in our emails, we'll send you some swag. We've got cups and coffee and mugs and all types of stuff. So, all right, let us know what you want to do, and we'll get that right out to you, okay? All right, so this is Darryl signing off. Brian's one of the Sixers now, so go Sixers. Peace. Yeah.